Let's see what we're gonna do. This one might be good. Oops. And I have to like rebind all my weapons. Let's see. Oh. There we go. Well, helmet, apparently. Oh, it's broken. Jeez. Okay, no helmet then.
Hold it right there. You're supposed to be in that holding cell. You're not going anywhere. There's a full complement of guards in the next room. As soon as I get them, you're going back to your cell. In a body bag, if necessary.
Take a hike before you get squashed.
I have somewhere else to be.
Attention to all Raven Rock personnel. This is your president speaking. I've invited our guest from Vault 101 to my office. Please do not impede his progress. Thank you for your cooperation. Very good. Continue down this hallway and make a left at the end. You're halfway there.
Oh, I'm going the good way. I didn't know that.
They're not who they say they are. Get out while you can, before they get you too.
Well, at least they're not attacking me now. Ooh, glowy.
Hello. You're supposed to be meeting the president, then go to it. Get away from me.
I'm not sure if I'm going the right way.
Hello.
What the hell are they doing? Are they scared of a little red roach?
Attention. This is Colonel Autumn. You are hereby ordered to ignore the President's previous directive. The prisoner from Vault 101 is to be shot on sight. I repeat, shot on sight. This is an order.
Okay.
I think I'll climb aboard.
Hi there, strange child. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Oh, that was easy. One shot this guy. Don't really have that much shit again. Guess we're gonna go kill people now. Oh, Tesla armor. That's a lot cooler actually. Hold on. Use that instead. Wait, what? Is that heavier? Apparently that's heavier for some reason. Okay. I hate the weight limit in this game, but you know, what can you do? I think I grabbed like the blood pack, which weighs a lot. Well, not a lot, but it weighs something. Oh, and I grabbed the plasma rifle, which I forgot. Which I need to repair my thingy.
Look, you have a new friend.
Holy crap. Gaming nerd is Sanic. Wait. Oh, is a nice guy. I thought is Sanic. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Crap, 2 followers in rapid succession. Thank you so much. Yeah, I guess my belly has like unlimited carry weight. But yeah, we're being shot at now, so I'd up safely moving across the base now. But hey, that means more loot from all the kills, right?
Fall back to regroup.
Got nothing here.
Scope's clean. There's no one here. Fall back to regroup.
Nice. Definitely not stealing if they're dead. What are they gonna use it for? Right? Not gonna use that. Where'd the scientists go? I want to kill them as well. Also use my trusty plasma rifle now. It's like one of my favorite weapons. This one and the Black Hawk over here.
I have positive ID on target. For the president!
Or the president yet ignores the president's orders. Plasma revolver. There are plasma pistols. Don't really use them though. Did my FOV reset again, by the way? Yeah. Oh.
Scope's clean.
Retreating!
Resume standard patrol procedure.
Cancel alert. Cancel alert. Target trace lost. Got nothing here. Target
Fall back.
destroyed.
Got nothing
Resume
here.
standard patrol procedures.
Fall back to regroup. Standing down
Back
from
and
alert.
regroup.
They're like super afraid. You wanna know like pretty awesome details? Hold on, let me just kill this pleb. Go over here, there's like forks and knives at the bottom here that people dropped. Those are nice little details over here. Also, even though this guy turned into a pile of goo, we can still just grab all the things.
Fall back.
Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. Oh, I can hit him from here, sure.
Fall back.
They have pistols though, they can't fight back. Oof. Oh, is it a female? Or were they both female? Nah. Only one of them. So thankfully I killed genders equally. Wasn't there a bobblehead in here? I think there was a bobblehead in here. In this base. But some people are safe, you just gotta be nice to me. Otherwise I'm just gonna hunt you with a knife. I think the one for energy weapons was there. Well, we gotta find it first. I think it's like down the line.
Fall back. Fall back to regroup. Cancel alert. Retreating.
Death claws and shit. Nice. Everyone likes death claws. Order your pet death claw today. Oops, I did not want to grab all of that. Accident. Yeah, I told you. I told you we were close. Get goo done. Where are all these plebs? Keep hearing them scream, but no clue where they are. Ah, there's one. Why are you running? Why are you running? Oh, this guy is like a saw. I've eaten way too many of these salty balls. These are salty balls, guys. I've been sucking on salty balls all night. I'm gonna suck on more of them. There we go. Another salty ball. Stop running. Hey, what did you drop? Oh, he dropped his leg. He dropped his leg over there. This is the armory. This is where they keep the death claws, isn't it? How many lockers do you have? Might actually need that combat knife. To
Garbage from King Garbage of the Garbage Dynasty.
Damn it. Alright. There's so many lockers here. Gotta check every single one. There's just an ashtray and cigarettes. And more garbage. Oh, hold on, hold on. Only one of them had a useful item. Oh yeah, mine's weigh something. Oh, I need to heal anyway, so might as well like eat some blood, drink some dirty water, some Nuka-Cola, some Yaguai meat. So yeah, Deathclaw cages. The barracks, it seems. How dare you block that behind the... I'm too lazy to fucking hack.
You? What are you doing here?
Wait a minute, what are you doing here?
They captured me. Brought me here from Project Purity. I didn't want to help them at first, but the technology they have here, it's so far advanced from anything I've worked with.
What have you told them?
They wanted information. About Dr. Lee, about Project Purity. They want to know how to start it up, and why it wouldn't work. I told them everything I could. About the Gek, about the damage caused by the explosions, all of it.
I betrayed Dr. Lee and my father.
I'm sorry you see it that way. What are you going to do? Kill me over it? You should go. It sounds like you're in enough trouble as it is. And honestly, I don't want anyone to see me talking to you.
Should we kill her or not? I mean, she's not attacking us, but we'll probably kill her in the process of blowing this place up anyway.
Hey.
That didn't work.
I think you'd better leave now.
Yeah, my sneaking sucks. Stop, boys. Oh, here we go. Bobblehead energy weapons. How high is my energy weapons anyway? Oh. Well, that's because of my clothing. Without, it's 96. Arrive at peaceful resolutions by using superior firepower. Man, everyone's a smoker on here. Just packs of cigarettes and ashtrays everywhere. Oh, what's this? I got like a bunch of notes here. Holy crap. Vote for Dave, vote for Bob, schematics, ball cap mine, Keller family transcript. Dark gun, shish kebab.
We've been in here for 3 months now, and it's way...
I'm not entirely sure Eden can be trusted, and I think he knows I don't trust him. But I don't think he knows I have the emergency destruct sequence for his console. Priority override, authorization code 420-03209, and boom. It'd have to be a last resort, of course, but at least the option is there.
Maybe we should use that. Ugh. I mean, I understand how to do it, but I'm just too lazy. Alright, let's hack for real now, without being lazy. Conduct. Conducted, sorry. This could be it. Gotta use your brains a bit, but I'm not a fan of using my brains. I already do that when I play World of Tanks. Okay, let's go back to the other terminal, because there were some chests over there as well. What the fuck is that word? What's a hegemony? Oh. The more I know. Holy crap. The 99 stim packs. But a bit chain 1. Hello? Oh, light, you fucking perfect timing, motherfucker. I literally just pressed F5 to quick save. And my game all tabs. And Light has gifted me Shadow Warrior 2 Deluxe. Thank you, Light. I still need to play the first Shadow Warrior, though. Hold on, the game doesn't let me Like, there we go. Thank you so much, Light. And I have to play the first Shadow Warrior, well, the first new Shadow Warrior, which is also good. It's a good thing I literally just pressed F5 at the moment when it did, because now I have to like use Task Manager to close the game. I literally pressed F5 though. That's good. Yeah, I pressed F5 over and then I walked in here and it crashed. Because of the, like, it minimized automatically because of the gift. But thank you very much for Shadow Warrior 2L. As long as everything stays the same, I'll definitely try to stream the new Shadow Warrior games. I heard some mixed things about Shadow Warrior 2, but it seems alright enough as far as I've heard. I'm mostly a lot more positive than the average person. React. Oh.
Face to face at last. It's high time we met. I'm quite pleased you were able to make it. The trip was not what I had intended, but serves as an adequate test of your abilities.
If we're meeting face to face, then show yourself. Don't hide behind the monitor.
Ah, but I have. I'm right here before you.
You're a computer, I should have guessed as much.
How very open-minded of you. Kudos for embracing the reality of the situation, rather than railing against it. Let's get to brass tacks, shall we? There are some things I'd like to talk to you about.
I'm listening.
Our nation's capital is at a crossroads. The path that you and I choose here today will affect us all. I need you to act on my behalf to ensure that our country's future is secured.
Can you explain?
My abilities to influence the world are limited at this time. I alone can only do so much. You, however, may come and go as you please. You have a greater degree of freedom. Perhaps it's best if I explain why things need to change, and why I'd like you to act on my behalf.
Say whatever you want, it is you have to say.
Our land is ravaged by mutation. The war was so many years ago, and yet we still suffer from its effects. We cannot move forward until humanity can gain a solid foothold in the world. To do so, we must rid ourselves of the mutations that have plagued us for so long. These super mutants, ghouls, hideous creatures. I believe your father's work can do that in a way unlike any other.
My father's work, how is that relevant?
The helped create has the ability to provide clean water to the whole of this capital wasteland. With a simple modification, it can be used to distribute agents that destroy mutated creatures upon ingestion. In time, we could eliminate all mutations in the wasteland. At the same time, the good people of the world regain their health. I need you to make the modification necessary for this to succeed.
How exactly would I go about doing this?
In front of you will be a vial of modified FEV virus. It can be inserted into the control console for the purifier. Doing so will inject it into the water supply, and the purifier will take care of the rest. You just need the code to activate the purifier. Simple, isn't it?
I'll give it some thought.
I understand. It's an unusual request, one I wouldn't make if it weren't of the utmost importance. Please understand that I cannot allow you to leave until you've taken the vial.
Maybe we shouldn't blow him up. Why do you want my help? Why not have Colonel Autumn help you?
Ah, yes, Colonel Autumn, my trusted subordinate. I'm sure you've noticed that Colonel Autumn and I do not see eye to eye these days. Figuratively speaking, of course. The good Colonel and I disagree on how best to approach the problem of the wasteland. He feels my methods are too extreme. He's allowed his humanity to cloud his objectivity. And now that he is publicly countermanding my orders, I can no longer rely on him. And so, I turn to you. I hope that you are able to see the larger picture, to understand what's at stake. And of course, if you're successful, there's a place for you in the Enclave. Perhaps you could succeed the Colonel as my confidant.
It is interesting. I wonder if they die or not. I should Google it. Let's see. Fallout 3 modified FEV effects. I'm not sure. Normal FEV creates super mutants, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Notes. Use the world model of an empty Nuka-Cola bottle. What happens if the FEV virus is usurped? Verified population in a bad way. Only an estimated 4% of the population survive. However, it explains that the deaths over a prolonged period, given how it takes. When you awaken in the opening, this despite some. So technically it's actually bad for most people as well. Because a lot of people are irradiated and stuff, so he'll kill like a lot of people. Technically in the story. But there'll be less super mutants, but I like fighting them, so I'm not gonna use it. I'll be on my way then.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Not until you've taken the vial.
Alright, let's take the vial then. Give it to Elder Lions. But I don't think we should kill him though, right? We'll broadcast declaration of war on Enclave radio during the final quest. Rallying the Enclave forces at the Purifying Promising. Oh. Well, that's not good.
You have the vial and the task set before you. Shouldn't you be on your way now?
Task to end Eden. You need to destroy yourself and this base.
And why would I do that, when I'm clearly the best hope for the people of the Wasteland?
You can't even control your own troops.
Perhaps you're right. But does that really mean all this progress should be wasted? Destroyed?
If you don't stop it now, where will it end? It's up to you to do what's right.
Yes, I suppose it is. Very well. You shall have your wish. Once you've left, I'll put an end to the Enclave. I cannot stop Colonel Orion, however. That much will be up to you. I suppose, then, that this is goodbye. You'll have to see yourself out. I have preparations to make.
Nice. Oh, you're forced to take the vial. I've already taken it. But I'm gonna give it to Elder Lions. Is he not dying? Oh. Finally. Took your sweet time. Took a sweet time. Oh, there's a death claw here. Spreading. SPRE. SPRADI. Nope. Nope. Spread. SPREADING. This could be it. Yep, I have it. Okay, this is... oh wow. That was pretty cack. No, I was not friendly, but we were hidden. A bunch of kind robots wishing me a nice day. How nice of them. Aren't they just a nice bunch? I don't even need to do anything. We're all doing my work for me. You can't get friendly deathclaws when they have like the mind control thing on their head and you've got like the computer thingy that you get from the Brotherhood later on. Oh, robot buddies come to help. Oh. Another final Slayer. Welcome. God damn it, every hit just fucking wrecks a limb. Well, robot buddies are dead. Can't take that Gatling laser, I just don't have enough fucking carry weight capacity thingy. Sadly. Think. Maybe I have. No. I might have enough now. Yeah, nice. Yeah, those limbs, man, what the fuck? Look at that. Oof.
Survived, and I had hoped to assist in your rescue, to repay my debt to you.
Looks like you've got a new toy, huh?
Yes, and the most fascinating one at that. Wow, this technology is amazing. Imagine the evil that can be eliminated with such tools.
Fox, what the hell are you doing out here?
I saw your capture, and a little cleverness allowed me to follow your captors. I only wish I could have arrived sooner to aid your escape. As I owe you my freedom, I felt it was only fair that I return the favor. After all, I know no one else in this world.
Well, now is the moment we can get a piggyback. Or like, not a piggyback, a mule.
My friend, I would be honored to follow a hero such as yourself. Shall we go?
It just keeps going. Michael Bay. Escape from Raven Rock. Let's go to Megaton. Megaton. Thankfully, no one else can. No one else will bat an eye at us.
Welcome home, sir. Good evening, sir. What can I do for you?
Tell me a joke.
A neutron walks into a bar. How much for a drink here, anyway? To which the bartender responds, for you, no charge. Of course. Don't let me keep you.
Bubble. Alright, let's see. What do we want to... We want to get rid of mines. I never use mines, but I do collect them. Oh, I've got you... No, wait, that's the wrong laser. Didn't I have, like, a Gatling laser kind of thing somewhere? Flamers. Lincoln's repeater. But it uses the same ammo as the Black Hawk, and I prefer the Black Hawk. I could use some miniguns. Put some food and crap in here. All the food and garbage needs to go in here, boys. That much garbage with me? Nice.
Be aware of our surroundings.
Yes, Stealth Boy is food.
I hope things are going well with you today, sir.
Alright. That out of the way. Have I missed any quests? I wonder if I've missed many quests. Okay, hold on. Fallout 3 side quests. Alright, let's see. Big Trouble in Big Town. I think I did that one, yeah. Superhuman Gambit. I don't think I've done that one, did I? I haven't done that one yet. Missile Survival Guide, then those, and that. Coca-Cola Challenge. Done that. Head of Stick, done that. The Replicate Man, done that. Blood Ties, done that. Penny Tower. I think I've done that. Yep. Yep. Trouble on the Home Front. I think I've done that one yet, have I?
This is an automated distress message from...
Not my 100%.
Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault.
That's one we missed, and Superhuman Gambit, I believe. Of the side quests. Going back into the vault, boys.
Something troubling you, my friend? If you insist.
Gonna let Fox wait over here. I don't want to like enter with a super mutant. That seems a bit weird. Power armor and shit. Gonna leave it open. Jim Wilkins is dead on the ground here. So is Steve Armstrong.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hold the phone.
It's you. I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
Need to talk with Amata. I got her message.
Amata's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Technically, this means I'm supposed to report her. To tell the truth, I'm supposed to report you being here too. But I've been getting mighty forgetful in my old age, you know? We've got more than enough trouble without me adding to it.
What happened down here since I left?
Everything went crazy is what happened. Your dad opened that door, bugs started attacking, and people started going crazy. When the smoke cleared, there were a lot of casualties and not many answers. Didn't help that our doctor had just left either.
That would be horrified to know all that if he were still alive.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit, and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
So what now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
This is too messed up. I'm leaving again. Just pretend I never came back. Why don't the rebels just leave?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
I'll go see what I can do.
Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
Well, at least he didn't want to arrest me.
You don't belong here anymore.
What?
I really shouldn't be seen talking with you, you know. What do you want? Well...
Why does he say like I don't belong here anymore?
That's it, old man. We're opening that door, and to hell with the Overseer's rules. You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret. What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule! Stay back!
Tunnel snakes rule.
Taylor, stop shooting! Don't you know enough to stay away?
You almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
What happened?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
You go.
Yes, you do.
Damn it!
What? It's barricaded. Okay, Keck. Just imagine just being arrested in full power armor here. Ah, this is where I had my birthday a long time ago. Like the vault's changed a bit. Whoa. Let's start lockpicking. Is it Mr. Broch?
Good to see you again.
Lockpick.
It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards.
Right, this is a jail?
It was pretty rough, I'll tell you. I know a lot of folks blame your dad, but I know he didn't mean to cause all that. Don't blame him or yourself.
You hear from the guards.
I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amada and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all.
Alright.
Watch yourself down here.
We rescued him from the prison, boys. Aren't we a nice hero? No clue why he got arrested, though. All early jail cell password. Check.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again.
Oh! Oh! The Overseer won't tolerate this kind of behavior.
Oh.
You don't belong here anymore.
Thought I was going towards the rebels. Apparently I'm going the wrong way. Well, let's not speak to the Overseer yet. Although I already murdered one of his guards. Oh well, who cares about some stupid guards? Oh, I do need to go here. Oh. Oh, I need to go here. A guard had an accident. Yeah, let's stage the accident. Yeah. He ran over here because he thought he heard a red roach and then he tripped. And I was like, oops. Absolutely having fun with that. And his Pip-Boy arm just got cut off by the door. That's what happened. And we've gone full circle again. Yay. And there's the Overseer. He has seen me. here? Just dead people everywhere, man. Is this my room?
What? Oh boy, are you in trouble?
What happened?
You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley. But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you? What do you expect from idiots like them? I'm just glad I was done with Butch's stupid gang before they got involved in all this.
Alright.
Yes, you do.
Whatever. A lot of doors there. The hell am I going? This is a confusing mess, guys. Guess I should just follow the arrow, but it's boring to just follow the arrow. Like, oh, where do I go?
Oh, come on. Pay more attention to what you're doing.
I gotta go back here. Do I have the quest selected? Oh. That's why we're going the wrong way. I don't have the correct quest selected. Fuck me. What the stage accident. Nice.
Go ahead and start something. I dare you.
I do not want to talk to him. The overseer literally just walked past me. Full kicked. Oh, I do gotta go up here. See, that's the whole time I just avoided this area, but it's up here.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault.
Power armor and
takes
plasma
some real
guns.
balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
What kind of help?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
I appreciate that, Galactic. You guys make my day better as well. I'm trying to help the entire vault.
Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices?
What do you do in the vault?
The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser. That ain't me. I'm a barber. You got that? There's a difference.
Hairdresser? Can you give me a haircut?
I'm gonna barber the hell out of your hair.
Actually can. Interesting though. Oh well. Just like in GTA San Andreas, just a little bit with the shaver and then suddenly afro. What are you gonna do outside?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, Play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
I'm already in the tunnel, Snakes. You gave me the jacket and everything. I have no idea how many gangs of idiot raiders are out there.
Well, they ain't seen nothing like me yet. Butcher's gonna take that wasteland by storm.
Hey, I'm already in the tunnel, Snakes. You gave me the jacket.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough.
What happened?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
Sabotage the vault. I'm going.
Catch you later. Maybe.
Can sabotage the vault so that everyone's forced to go outside. Pretty keck. Hi.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back!
Dude, do you see how thin her waist is? As soon as I heard.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
Save my life. Least I can do is help out now.
I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then, I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
How did you find out about that?
After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions.
I hear some of you have been hoping to go outside. So why don't you just leave? It's not difficult.
It's not that simple. Just because Butch wants to leave this place behind doesn't mean the rest of us want to go away forever. It's our home, and we want to stay here. It's just that since you left, we started thinking maybe the outside wasn't something to be afraid of. But we can't even suggest going outside to communicate or trade at all. Not with the Overseer keeping us trapped down here. You need to stop him.
We don't have any stink bombs. We just climb into the vents ourselves and just take a big dump in it. I think I have a solution for the vault's troubles. Why is the Overseer doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
What happened that night?
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to.
Alright. Think a solution.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
Or I'll stop your father and his guards.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, alright?
Saw him a lot for that night, don't expect to see him again. Crazy, tried to kill. I think he'll be stopped one way or another.
But he's still my father. He may have made terrible choices that night, but he's the same person who's always looked out for us before then. Maybe he has some reason. Just please don't kill him. We've already had too many deaths.
Alright, ready for some nice memes? Here comes some nice memes.
How may I serve you, master? Ah, another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy?
Andy, oh, what happened? All this blood.
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
Left toe, by the way. That's her right leg missing. Wait, they made you a doctor?
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
What's your take on this whole situation?
Human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy.
You're a doctor, can you heal me?
Actually, no. I'm afraid I've been, what's the human term? Fired. I've been reassigned to cleaning detail. My first duty is, somewhat ironically, cleaning the clinic. But surgery was fun while it lasted.
Dr. Ned in disguise.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
So yeah, left toe. Left toe, guys. Right there. Medicine bobblehead. Ooh. Smart man knows a bandage only hides his wound. Shh. Sleeping.
You've got to change the Overseer's mind.
It's good to see you again. You're alive!
Hey there, Susie.
A lot of security got wounded, and worse. In all the confusion, we still don't know who's responsible for some of them. I hate that this whole thing has turned us against our families. But we just can't keep living down here forever. I mean, look at this place. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, good to see you again.
Can't believe they almost shot you.
I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days is going to turn real ugly. But I'll be ready for it.
I should just buy, like, a lot of medicine bobbleheads on, like, eBay. And then when I get, like, 10, I'm gonna be, like, a pro doctor. And, like, search my career in that.
Paul got bit real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out. If we'd had a doctor to treat him, he might still be here. The Overseer thinks he's in charge of us just because it's his job? Well, nuts to that. We do what we want, and we want to open the vault. Yeah, see you.
Alright, so what are my options? Stop the Overseer, end Vault 101's troubles. Optional, sabotage the vault. Where's my collection of bobbleheads? Butch is on guard duty.
Man, I sure wish we could blow this joint.
He's like, I want to stab some fools. Their boy, the Overseer. Go search our boy. Schwacked. Oi. I'm right here. I'm right here. Why are you ignoring me, bro? Like a dude in power armor in your vault.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
With your leadership, no one in this vault has much of a future.
That would be where you're wrong, young man. By locking down this vault, I'm protecting its future. In fact, I was protecting its future when I had to make those unpleasant choices the night you and your father abandoned us. I only wish I could have stopped your father before he left. If anyone's to blame for the unpleasantness, it's him.
Don't justify your murders and lies. They were never threats.
Spoken like someone who's never had to make difficult decisions. Like someone who's never had to lead. Jonas was leaving with your father. Their departure would lead to others leaving as well. And before you know it, half of the vault would be gone. And then, our home, the last safe, pure bastion of humanity, would be reduced to a lonely handful of aging holdouts, too few to continue.
You're not protecting your people. The vault doesn't have to be isolated in order to keep its residents safe.
And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. I hope you can understand that.
The rebels are upset because you lied to them about the outside.
They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today.
I believe I have a solution.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
The rebels are right, you need to open the vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
Simply don't have enough people to stay isolated down here forever.
We can make more. That's what humanity does. It survives.
Can't even keep your security in line. They're planning to raid the rebels.
Damn it! I told them I won't let this degenerate into violence again. The vault simply can't take the instability anymore. But maybe you're right. They simply can't stand the pressure anymore. And now the purity and perfection of my vault is crumbling all around me.
The only mission your vault ever had was keeping its residents alive.
And you expect me to believe that the only way to do that is to let them travel out in the wastes and mingle with those savages? I suppose it would allow them to stay alive, and we could still keep the vault as our safe haven. But it'd require a new type of leader. And I know only one person with the proper attitude to do that. I'll inform my daughter Amata that she is the new overseer. Effective immediately.
Oh. Also, I killed Officer Wilkins. Hope you don't mind.
Go ahead and start something. I dare you.
Oh yeah, it was an accident. He fell. Just at the same moment when I entered the vault. Pure coincidence, guys. You gotta believe me. Pure coincidence.
It's good to see you again.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
I just had a little talk with him and explained a few things, all quite civil.
You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
I'm not allowed. Got a bad feeling about it. What is it?
There are still so many things to repair, and a lot of bad feelings to mend. Some people still blame you for what happened. So, I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
He fell on my knife. I'm saying goodbye.
I can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It's not much, but take this with you, to remember us by. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with luck, we'll meet again.
Yay! Yay! Let's murder everyone. Oh shit. I'm gonna kill the rebels. Now go poop in the vents.
It's good to see you again.
Amata, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempts to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you. Go on, get out!
What have you done?
When you need them.
Stay back!
Sorry to see you go.
Good riddance. Get out.
I patiently await your word.
That's for shooting the tunnels next.
I had hoped you'd return.
You guys remember Dave? From the Republic of Dave? Who set up the new Republic of Dave in Old Olney near all the Death Claws? Where's that one town? Oh, we also haven't done Oasis, by the way. Let's go do Oasis.
I love how you went.
Oh fuck. got some new ammo for it, which is good. We gotta go northwest. I think you guys are gonna like Oasis. Also, do I have a railway rifle or not? Dart gun. I got boring ones. Hold on, I want to like... Alright, hold on, let's first explore Oasis, but then we'll go back and try to make some new weapons. If possible. By the way, there's a random NPC you can encounter in the wasteland called Uncle Leo, but I've never found him yet. My brother found him once. Well, I have never found him. So pretty rare occurrence. Yeah, dart gun and railway gun as well. I wanna find and craft. I have like many darts and railway spikes, so might as well make a gun that fires them. Weirdly enough, by playing this, for some weird reason I'm getting in the mood to play Skyrim, even though I never could get into that game much, but I feel like it's a nice game to stream, I think. Because these games are just nice, you know, just chilling, walking around the wasteland, chilling with you guys. That's what I like. Also, I cannot seem to find Oasis. Yeah, that's what's so fun. All these random events and shit. This Oasis? Boys. Look. Russian glow caps. Let's call paramedic to ask if our battery recharged. Look, there's some bushes here. Alright, that's why I just wanted to explore. I'll go back to Megaton real quick. I also gotta like gather the ingredients to craft whatever I need to. I think I do have a steam gauge assembly in my fridge. Oh, I can make a railway rifle. Ratch, steam gauge assembly, fission battery, pressure cooker. Crutch, steam gauge assembly, efficient battery, pressure cooker. What about Darkin? Paint gun, red scorpion, poison gun, toy car, surgical tubing. Ah.
Huh. Did you know the human body can survive without the stomach or spleen? Oh, what's... Sure.
Freaking glue sniffer.
Outsider, you have arrived. Please, come closer. I have something of the utmost urgency to speak to you about. Do hurry. He doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Speaking about sniffing glue.
I'm so glad you're here. It's been a while since anyone's visited us, and he's been waiting for someone like yourself to arrive. If you wouldn't mind following me, I'll bring you right to him.
What the hell are you wearing? What the hell are you wearing?
I'm wearing the clothes of a tree minder. We shed our wasteland garments like the ones you're wearing long ago.
Who are you and what is this place?
I'm sorry. In my excitement, I got ahead of myself. I'm Tree Father Birch, and I have the great fortune of being leader of his people, the Tree Minders. Beyond that gate is our home, Oasis.
Who's waiting for me?
Why, he is, of course. If you'll just follow me to the pavilion, all will be explained.
Okay.
Excellent. Please follow me. All will be explained soon.
We're very pleased to see you, outsider.
Nice machine gun.
I can't believe you're here. We will speak once we've arrived in the pavilion. Not to worry. All will be explained.
We welcome you with outstretched arms.
Is this a pavilion?
You are welcome amongst us, outsider. Watch it. Good to see you.
Something troubling you?
Hey.
We will speak once we've arrived in the pavilion. Not to worry. All will be explained. You have no idea how overjoyed I am to see you. Normally, outsiders are forbidden inside Oasis, but he has made an exception.
What's this weird? Where do you plug stuff in?
We no longer use devices like that. We cast our technology away many years ago. Everything you see around you, from the tallest tree to the smallest blade of grass, is a gift from him.
Who is this you're referring to as him?
He is the one who grows. He is the one who gives, and he is the one who guides. No one speaks his name out of reverence for his majesty. Thanks to him, the tree minders have a home.
Who is he?
I would have preferred that he made the introduction, but I understand your hesitation. The Great One is a god tree. A living, breathing, speaking god tree. The tree minders are blessed to have this being watch over us.
What was all this about meeting someone?
Yes, my apologies. I don't speak to outsiders very often, and I tend to get lost in conversation. As you approached Oasis, he said you were coming, and I was sent out to meet you personally with a request. He wishes to meet with you. You'd be the first outsider to do so in a very long time.
Where can I find this person?
Yes, person. To meet him, you must undergo the ceremony of purification. Once that's complete, you'll be able to speak to him. Whenever you're ready, we may begin.
Ceremony involved.
It's simple, really. You drink the sap from the basin here in the pavilion. The sap will purify your mind and body of anything harmful that could possibly hurt him. I assure you, nothing harmful will happen to you.
Okay.
Very good. Take your place in front of the basin and let's begin.
We gotta drink some glue, yeah. Fox is just chilling there.
Yeah? What's wrong? Why are you leaving? Then please, return.
Oh, then fucking start the thing. Fox might be in the way.
What have you got on your mind?
Hello? Fox, get the
help you, outsider.
Get the fuck out of the way, Fox.
What's wrong? Why are you leaving?
Oh. Let's drink the glue. Ah, lovely glue.
We will now recite the blessing to ward off any harm the outsider may be carrying before he proceeds to the grove.
I bid you depart, agent of destruction, to the power of his divine will.
Leave our homes and bodies immediately. Live no longer in them, but pass over into places where you can harm no one.
In the name of his frondescence, I call his wrath upon you, so that wherever you may go, you bear it with you.
And, diminishing from day to day, you may disappear, except where you serve the health and good purposes of mankind. May no trace of you be found.
All this, may he be so good as to grant us, who is to come to judge the living and the dead, and the world by his verdure.
Amen. Soon, you will pass peacefully into sleep, outsider. And when you awake, you will witness his glory firsthand.
glad to see you're finally awake. I can't believe they made you do that stupid ceremony. They listen when I talk, but they don't hear. You know what I mean?
Never met a talking tree before.
Neither have I. Well, I mean, I talked to Herbert, but he never really says anything back. Do you, Herbert? He kept growing around me. Maybe for calling him Herbert all the time. His name's really Bob. I think it's funny when I call him Herbert, though.
So you're trapped in here inside this Bob thing.
Well, I suppose you could look at it that way. See, Bob used to ride around on top of my head, sunk his roots right in there, you know. Well, eventually, he got bigger than me, and then I pretty much ended up inside.
How did a tree end up growing out of your head?
It was a long time ago. I tend to lose track. I was exploring some sort of a military base with some other people. I think it was called Mariposa. We were pretty deep inside and we found some weird vats of this nasty green goo. Right when we were about to leave, I think we were attacked. Yeah. Last thing I remember before blacking out was something knocking my friend into the stuff.
So Tree Minder said you needed my help?
Yes, I do. Or, I guess, we do. Me and Bob, that is. I had you brought in here to ask a very simple favor. Would you please kill me?
You want me to murder you?
Oh, no. It wouldn't be murder. You'd be doing me a favor. You see, I've been stuck here for over 2 decades now, rooted right into the ground. The only friends I've got are Bob and those weirdos out there who think I'm a god.
Why don't you just kill yourself?
Now, how exactly am I supposed to do that? I can barely move anymore. Thanks to Bob, I'm obviously not going to be doing anything for a very long time.
If I kill you, every Tree Minder will come after me.
Oh, no, don't worry about them. When you decide to go down there, I'll have a little chat with Birch and the rest of the gang. They usually don't understand a word I say, but I'll make them come around.
How would I be able to kill you? You're a tree.
How to put this? I've been feeling rather spread out lately. I think Bob's kinda shoved my insides around some. It's hard to tell where everything is, but it's always that way with one's insides, isn't it? Anyway, I believe Bob's carried some of my organs into his root system. I want you to go underground and destroy my heart.
What should I do, guys? Should I do it? Should I say I don't want to kill him? Should I say that I'm going to think about it? Be greedy and ask for caps? Do it.
You will? Oh, you made us so happy. Oh, isn't that right, Bob? Just give me a little time to say goodbye to good old Bob, and then I'll be ready.
Oh, goodbye now then, Herbert, or was it Bob?
No. Herbert is the tree. Bob is his real name, but I call him Herbert because I think it's pretty funny. But I'm still in here too. What's left of me? The name's Harold.
Oh, that was Fox.
Look, Herbert, he's back. I told you.
You're mostly a tree, right? Can I just burn you down?
Oh, no. Fire would be too painful for me and poor old Bob. You keep that stuff away from us. The heart would be just fine, and I won't feel a thing.
Optional. Kill Harold by burning him. You don't actually seem so that sad. Why do you want to die?
I've been literally rooted to this spot, thanks to Bob, for maybe 20 or 30 years. I can't even remember anymore. Can you imagine being stuck in one place for that long? Not being able to eat, or to read, or to sleep, or anything? In the meantime, I have these tree minders bothering me every day about things I don't even care about. And I can't stand it anymore.
If people thought I was a god, I'd exploit it for all it's worth.
Hey, I thought that too. At first, I had them sing me songs. I made them do stupid dances and things like that. Bob even told me to make Maple stand on his head for a whole day. A whole day! A whole dang day! After a while, though, it just gets boring. then it becomes a nuisance, and now it's completely driving me nuts. When I saw you coming towards Oasis, I thought I felt that you'd understand me. I guess I was wrong.
Seeing me approach Oasis is quite a feat for a living tree.
Maybe I'm just losing my mind from all this boredom, but I swear if I try, I can see all around me. Like my eyes are in every leaf, on every tree. I think it's making Bob kinda jealous, 'cause he was the first tree in my life, and all that.
How's it you're causing all these things to grow around you?
It's kinda embarrassing, really. Once a year, Bob decides he's gonna go ahead and start growing these weird pods filled with tiny seeds. Well, all it takes is a good wind and the seeds just fly everywhere. I call them Herbert's seeds. He hates that.
You go.
Oh, okay. I guess me and Bob will see you again soon.
Probably not. So where are the caves? Here we go. Look, very shitty beds.
And I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong. Why else would he have called for an outsider's assistance?
The outsider is here to deliver us from our enemies, to keep this place safely locked away from the wasteland, not to exploit us.
How can we preach about peace when all you want to do is keep his gift all to ourselves? That's not what he would want.
If we allow the spread of this miracle to continue, we're putting him in jeopardy. I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Once again, my husband, we are at an impasse. I suggest we speak to the outsider.
Agreed. Why else would the outsider have been allowed into the grove? Perhaps it's a test. Yes, that must be it. I know why you're here, and despite what my wife thinks, I know you'll do what's best for Oasis. After all, he chose you, and he would never want to put us in harm's way.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Is there no, like... general subtitles, there we go. I didn't know that was an option. I'm afraid Harold isn't a god, he's just a human that has some bad luck.
Oh, he's testing you now, just like he tested us. He wants to see if your faith is strong by spinning these incredible stories. Who else but a god could produce all of this? Don't worry, you'll soon see things as I do.
Are you aware that Harold wants to die?
Yes, I've been pondering that riddle myself for some time now, and I think I know what he's trying to tell us. The Great One's influence is growing, and soon it will break free of the confines of this secluded vale. We can't allow Oasis to call attention to itself like that. It would be the end of him.
Good, free firewood for all.
I've had enough of your blasphemy. I've tolerated it this long because you're an outsider, but no more. If you wish to test me again, you'll find yourself banished from Oasis.
Telling him should stop his influence from spreading.
You misinterpret his words, my friend. He wants you to extinguish that which seeks to make him vulnerable. If the same sap that you drank to purify yourself could be applied to his heart, it should stop the spread. I can promise you no harm would come to him. That's all I ask of you, outsider. Nothing more, nothing less.
I love Birch, but sometimes I think he doesn't see the big picture. The spreading of his influence is not a curse. It's a great miracle, a benefit meant for the entire wasteland.
Why doesn't any of you listen to Harold?
Of course we do. He yearns to share his miracles with the whole world, to give the gift of life back to the dead wasteland. It's upsetting him to no end, but Birch can't see the pain it's causing. But now that you're here, I have a feeling the winds are about to change.
See where this is going.
I heard what my husband wanted you to do. What I propose is an alternative. The same person that created the sap also created this liniment. If you can reach his heart, it will assist in making his influence increase. Instead of centuries, the wasteland will become green in mere decades. Just imagine how glorious that would be.
Revel, outsider. You are under his protection.
There's nowhere like this left in the world anymore, eh, outsider?
Alright. Can't go inside. I need a key.
Hello, outsider.
Didn't even give me a fucking key to the cave.
This place is wonderful, isn't it?
Oh, this place is wonderful, isn't it? You have questions for me?
Any info on the caves?
If the Great One knows you to be worthy of his grace, he will allow you to pass through to his heart. I trust we'll...
Wait, what? So he's not letting the thing open? Dude.
Look, Herbert.
Questions about the caves.
I'll leave it to good old Bob to get me stuck above some caves. Now, my dang feet are cold.
How do I get in?
I think the best way for you to get down there would be to get the key from the one those loonies call Cypress. There's supposed to be some old gate or something back in the other grove.
Alright.
Don't worry, Herbert. He'll be back. Oh, I love that one. It gets me every time.
Or is this pleb?
Hello, Branch Tender Cypress at your service. Welcome to our little home.
What's your opinion on Birch and Laurel?
I wish they wouldn't argue so much. It makes everyone uncomfortable.
We have the key?
Sure. Here you go. Good luck to you.
Gotta go.
Goodbye, outsider.
Easy, boys. Uh-oh.
Oh!
Meyer lurks, lurk. Meyer lurk will lurk. Mirelurk King. Oh, that was easy. Have some green Russian glow caps light. Yeah, now it's up to 2,000 hours. For Deltal. Herbert. Toasts are also getting a lot of hours in, that is true. Fuck, is there a lawnmower over here? Oh, I need these. Don't. I need like a pressure cooker, I believe. On fission batteries. I only see conductors. Fission batteries are very heavy, by the way. all kinds of crap in here. Fucking cola bottles and shit. So cool with Skyrim, but with Fallout weapons. What? Isn't Fallout 3 basically like Skyrim with Fallout weapons? Well, technically Skyrim is Fallout 3 with swords and magic and shit, but I'm not too sure what you mean. Oh, so you want actual guns in Skyrim. I mean, I wouldn't enjoy that, but if you would enjoy it, then there's probably mods for it, I think. Wouldn't be surprised. A lot of crap. Where's more of Herbert, Harold, Bob? Ooh. Well, looks like we found the heart of the problem. Been exposed to Harold's mutation. Your skin is now as hard as tree bark.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Harold's heart is destroyed, smiley face. This mutation we got. Been exposed to Harold's mutation, and your skin is now as hard as tree bark. As a result, you gained a permanent 5% to damage resistance. Nice. More mutations. Like that. Because he wanted to die. I don't want to let him suffer. That's cruel. Make him suffer for that long. Resurrect an old meme. Wait, what? What kind of meme? Why you know? Oh.
Welcome, outsider. Welcome to Oasis.
He did. Game doesn't let me go close to him. No.
The Great One is dead, slain by your hand. Don't worry, I hold no grudge towards you. You'll have to forgive my people at a time like this, outsider. They aren't used to being so lost. And for once, I don't have the words to help them.
Welcome back to the wasteland, asshole. I have to say I'm surprised you weren't angrier with me.
Before you reached his heart, he imparted his last words to me. He told me about his will to die and how I mistook this for some mystical sign. How could I have been so blind? How could I have misled all these people? Perhaps, if I would have spent more time getting to know him, things would have turned out different.
What will become of Oasis?
Even though the Great One has left us, our memories of him will never die. With Bloomseer Poplar's help, I'm confident we can keep Oasis alive and carry on as tree minders. Go now, outsider. Go, but never forget the gifts the Great One bestowed upon us. What is it, outsider? I will do my best to honor the Great One's memory by tending this place until my dying day. If anything, this place will become a memorial to him, lest we may forget. Goodbye, outsider, and good luck.
What? Okay. That's awfully joyful all of a sudden. And before he's still alive, but he can't say anything anymore.
Welcome to Oasis.
Do they have any shop over here?
The Great One is dead.
Dead.
What is it, outsider? I see a clash between insects and industry, and the men that control them.
Hey, that's a quest I still need to do.
Please, I must rest a day's time before I can again see into the future. I find the experience quite draining. May the sap of his wisdom sustain you.
Cool. So she'll tell me what quests I still need to do and crap. I think. Sap. You guys like sap? Did you know in the Netherlands we call fruit drinks saps? Kind of like literally like apple sap.
It's over.
It's like apple juice.
Over.
The Great One is
And so are you. Oh god. Hope I'll be able to check that out. Oh crap, we're approaching a nuclear winter, guys. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing a Fallout 3 shirt at the moment. It's hard to see maybe, but you know what this is? Maybe if you see in the background, you can see that logo as well.
You honor us with your presence here.
Got lots of stuff going down in post-apocalyptic.
All I'm saying is, the longer we sit here, the more time they have to shore up their defenses.
Is that robot?
We should hit them sooner rather than later.
We barely have the manpower.
This is the robot.
Fortified. We've been over this before, Sarah.
So we just wait until they decide they're next on the list? If the Pride goes in now, we might have a chance.
And if you fail, then what? The risk is not worth the reward.
I agree. Without the Gek, the Purifier is useless to the Enclave anyway. They may give up before long.
I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Sarah. You just have to follow orders.
Yes, Father.
So, you're back. We had feared both you and the Gek were lost. Were you successful?
Well, sort of. I found the Gek.
Excellent. With that, we hold the key to keeping the Enclave from controlling the Purifier.
Well, it's not quite that simple.
What do you mean? Explain yourself.
I have to explain anything I don't answer to. The Enclave took the Gek, they're installing it now.
Then we must go at once. If you have any other information, tell me now before we mobilize. Any help you can give might save lives.
He didn't want me to sabotage the project with some kind of virus.
I see. And where is this virus now?
I have it here.
Thank you. I'll see to it that it's disposed of properly once the scribes have had time to analyze it. Perhaps we have underestimated the Enclave. Sarah may be right. An attack may be necessary now.
If the Enclave has the Gek, there's nothing stopping them from starting the Purifier. They'll figure out the code eventually.
I'm afraid you're right. We need to act now while we can.
Send the Pride in. We can do it. We can win this.
All right, Sarah. The Pride goes in. But I want them to have some extra firepower. Rothschild, is it ready?
What? No, I mean, Lee and I have solved the power problems, but we've only barely finished diagnostic tests.
So?
It's not ready for field tests, let alone live fire situations. The weapons haven't been calibrated, the navigation detection system is offline.
Rothschild, enough. Can you make it work?
Honestly, I don't know. I think we can scrape by, and I suppose if we can't, it won't matter in the long run anyway.
Then it's decided. Sarah, you take the Pride and use the robot as support. Take our friend here and secure that purifier.
Yes, sir. Before we get started, I wanted to let you know that my father and I have been talking. The Pride and I have decided that after all you've survived, you've done enough to be an honorary member of Lion's Pride. So congratulations. Membership comes with some privileges, including our power armor. You want the full suit or the recon armor?
You know, I mean, we gotta be some serious talk here, guys. Like, if you choose the recon armor, you're a big pleb, okay? You're a big pleb if you choose this. Like, everyone chooses the power armor.
Sure thing. Hopefully, it'll give you a bit of an extra edge. Okay. So do you think you can hold it together for this?
Of course I can.
Now that's what I like to hear, soldier. You all packed? We're not coming back here anytime soon.
Already.
Okay, don't be nervous. You'll have the whole Pride backing you up, not to mention this giant tin can. Just stay safe until we reach the purifier. You're no good to us if you're dead. And don't let that thing step on you.
Liberty Prime.
Okay, we're going to go over it one more time. The Pride is on me. The goal is Project Purity, but we can't get into the facility with those energy fields up. Rothschild and Lee say this robot should be able to take down the energy fields. So we're on fire support. We stay close to the thing, keep it clear, and get it to where it needs to go. Once the fields are down, we head straight for the facility. We'll use the robot to keep them occupied while we get inside and secure the control room. We need to move quickly before we lose the chance to surprise them. Get whatever supplies you don't already have, and we'll meet in the Bailey. When we're done with this, everyone can have a nice cold glass of water on me. Let's move. All right, Rothschild, fire it up. Pride, move out!
Here we go, boys. Gun nut. Toughness. Alright, boys. I was originally planning to stop the stream here, but let's just do this one. Because I bet you guys want to see this. Yep. This is where the original game's last. This is the original game's last quest. What if you have DLC installed? Correct.
Communist detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged. Anchorage will be liberated. Obstruction detected. Composition. Titanium alloy supplemented by photonic resonance barrier. Probability of mission hindrance. 0%. Engaging red Chinese aggressors.
That's what it says here. Probability of mission hindrance 0%. Says it right on my shirt.
Anchorage will be liberated.
Not a lot I need to do here, by the way.
Commencing tactical assessment. Red Chinese threat detected.
Oof.
Communism is a democracy. Truth on the road. Communist freedom is death. Engaging Chinese aggressor. Death is a preferable alternative to communism. Communism is the very definition of failure.
Hellfire armor. Yep.
Engaging red Chinese aggressors. Democracy will never be defeated.
Pretty much letting the robot do everything here. Just carries bear into battle. Oof.
Obstruction. Composite engaging Chinese invader. Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
I remember the amount of frame rate losses I had on the PS3 version here. I repair more. Always keep max. Oh, okay, I can't repair that one. Probably rescribe back the barbarian. Ah, he said another quote at the bottom of my shirt. It says, "Democracy is non-negotiable." Go, boys. Just throws a nuke.
Obstruction detected. Composition: titanium alloy supplemented by enhanced photonic. The last domino falls here. Initiate photon.
How many nukes does he have in there?
Commencing tactical assessment. Red shiny threat detected. The last domino falls here.
Let's go, boys. I'll better repair my armor again. And my weapon. Also, I'll grab some ammo. Oh god, I know the pain. Sometimes I just slowly always get more and more tabs open, man. What cool piles here, man. Look at that. Bottle of wine. Just casually carry that into battle. Why not?
You again. I can't say I'm surprised. You and your ilk seem hell-bent on destroying everything our government has worked to achieve. There's nothing to stop me from killing you this time. Let's end this.
Look, you've lost.
I beg to differ. The Enclave is at the height of its power. Once this facility is operational, the masses will flock to the Enclave for fresh water, protection, and a plan for the future.
Raven Rock is gone, Eden checked out, you've got nothing left.
You're in over your head, and no amount of talking is going to get you out of it. Once you're dead, we'll finish off this pathetic brotherhood and become the true saviors of the wasteland. This ends now!
Okay.
Well, that takes care of that. By now, the Pride should be mopping up whatever opposition is left outside. Let's get this room secured.
I already got a fully repaired laser thingamajig. Hold on. Crap. Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man. We need to delete that.
The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now. If I'm reading this right, I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is going to have to go in there and turn the damn thing on. And whoever does it isn't coming back out. Not exactly how I imagined going out, you know? So, what should we do? Draw straws?
Fox can do it. No way I'm going in there, you do it. I'll do it.
You're going to have to be quick about it. If the radiation is bad enough, you won't have much time. I won't forget what you've done here. No one will. Thank you.
Even though Fox can do it for us, but I don't give a shit. Hold on, what was the thing again? Hold on. Hold on, I know it's somewhere in here. Somewhere in here. Somewhere in here.
Hold on, Jonas.
Somewhere in here. Somewhere in here. Hold on. Revelation 2:16. There we go. This is Fallout 3's normal ending without DLCs. Literally, the game ends here.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child: selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end.
Oof.
And war never changes.
Speaking of Fox. I have a Fox. So this is DLC. Normally this game would end here. But because it's DLC, we survive.
Careful now, careful.
I don't think there's anything wrong with rap battles.
Everything's fine, you're safe. You're in the Citadel. I was starting to think you might never wake up, despite assurances to the contrary. I've been coming down here every day to see both you
Oh, that's fine.
and my daughter. It's good that at least one of you has recovered.
Well, rap battles are actual serious things in the rap scene as well. What happened? How did I get here?
Please, relax. Everything is fine. You were brought back to the Citadel after some sort of energy spike in the purifier. You and Sarah were both knocked unconscious. Quite a bit has happened since then.
What about the purifier? Did it work?
Indeed it did. The tidal basin is full of fresh, clean water now. We've been working to see that it's distributed to as many people as possible across the wasteland. In fact, I'm hopeful that soon we won't be referring to the wasteland any longer.
Ooh.
None of this would have been possible without the efforts of both you and your father. I doubt we shall ever be able to truly repay you.
Well, I'm gonna be playing the DLCs after this, so I hope you're looking forward to that. We beat the Enclave.
Yes, we most certainly did. Between your help in destroying their headquarters and their subsequent defeat at the Purifier, the Enclave was thrown into disarray. Liberty Prime has been assisting our forces in removing any remaining Enclave forces.
How long was I out?
Just about 2 weeks.
Jeez.
Don't worry, we've been taking good care of you.
What happens now?
Well, that's really up to you, isn't it? The Brotherhood has a clear plan of action. The remnants of the Enclave must be swept away. The Pride has been working to this end ever since we took the Purifier back. The only remaining question is whether we can count on you to help us.
No thanks, I've had enough of this. Is there any way I can help?
Indeed. We can use every able body available to us.
Body?
To that end, I'm going to circumvent
Just like
our
Epic
standard
Games.
recruitment procedures and declare you a Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel. Before you do anything else, please speak with Scribe Rothschild. I'm sure he'll be pleased to see you again. He can brief you on the details of the last few weeks, as well as where our efforts are focused now. I understand that you've been through quite an ordeal, but the sooner you can talk to him, the sooner we can put an end to all this.
Where's Sarah? Is she okay?
She's right here. Unresponsive, but stable. To see that you've recovered gives me hope.
I was like in the pre-radiated chamber. She was outside, yet I wake up earlier. What a weak bitch. Going on with the purifier.
The Brotherhood has taken over control of the purifier and is managing distribution of the water to the people of the wasteland. If you travel there, speak with Scribe Bigsley. He's heading up the on-site operation. Please be careful. I would hate to lose you again.
They put her in her undies. But I'm still fully dressed. A bunch of perverts.
I patiently await your word.
Presence detected. This unit has activated.
Well, that was fun. Hopefully we'll play more of this soon. All the DLC content. And like one side quest I haven't done yet of the main story, but that's fine. I'll hopefully be online again tomorrow with another stream. I'm happy you guys are enjoying yourselves. Really appreciate that. And I hope I hope everything will be going according to plan, and I'll be able to stream again tomorrow with some tanks and later on something else. So yeah, thanks so much for chilling with me. I appreciate it. And thank you also for all the generous donations. Guys, have a good night. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. You guys have good rest. Take good care. See you tomorrow. Thanks so much for chilling. Also, very sad things happened earlier, but I'm happy that we finally got to have a better night as well, so good. Guys, take good care. Thanks so much for all the chilling again.